So the first time I heard about A Christmas Story was when it was in theaters. I had a friend that went and saw it. And when I asked him what it was about, he said, well, Santa Claus kicks Messy Marvin in the face in this movie. And I remember for years being like, well, I don't know what movie that is, but I got to see it. Messy Marvin was like a cultural phenomenon. There were a lot of spokespeople at this time, a lot of famous celebrities that were spokespeople. There was Morris the cat and other celebrity animals. But I'll tell you, for a time period, Messy Marvin was the most popular. Here's the first ever commercial.
This is Messy Marvin. His room is a mess. His clothes are a mess. The only time he doesn't make a mess is when he makes his chocolate milk.
And there you go. They establish the whole lore, show him with his parents. By the way, it's a competitor to Ovaltine. The whole thing in A Christmas Story, he's waiting for that decoder ring, and then he finds out to drink more Ovaltine. Dude switched over to Hershey's. I noticed in the background of that commercial, he had a stop sign, and he had like a one-way street sign. He had like multiple traffic signs. You can be found guilty of felony manslaughter if you steal a traffic sign. Next on CNN, the trial of Messy Marvin, day 4. He dresses in layers.
A new squeeze bottle, rich, delicious chocolate flavor that only Hershey can deliver.
I noticed he's got like 3 shirts on top of shirt.
Can Messy Marvin paint his treehouse without making a mess? Nope. The only time he doesn't make a mess is when he makes his chocolate milk. He uses good old-fashioned Hershey syrup in the no-mess bottle.
The whole tree, Marvin?
That is the most beautiful Candyland treehouse I have ever seen in my life. This next one reminds me of A Christmas Story.
How to make chocolate milk without making a mess. Bye, Marvin. Messy Marvin's more like it. For delicious chocolate milk and no mess. 1, I always use thick, rich Hershey syrup. 2, stir well. And 3, it's always delicious. So remember. Oh, Marvin.
You can totally picture that teacher putting the chattering teeth in her drawer. You know, Tracy Gold's in that from Growing Pains. I'll put her up here. She was the girl. I don't even think she says anything, but she's there. She reacts to Messy Marvin's messiness. Teacher flips her wig and that. I liked her hair underneath better.
Messy Marvin is starting a rock collection.
That's enough for today.
Marvin, you want some chocolate milk?
I'll make it. Absolutely delicious. Marvin! I think she found my rock collection.
That is like a rock quarry in the closet.
Messy Marvin and his pal Ernie are collecting cans.
This is gonna be delicious. Sure looks good. Wait till you taste it. Delicious. You said it.
Marvin? The whole garage?
Just trying to make a buck.
Hershey's chocolate syrup. It's
Delicious.
We see his pal Ernie in this. I don't think Ernie ever reappears.
Yes, it's Messy Marvin. No matter how hard he tries,
Oh, Marvin!
he always makes a mess. Except when he makes his chocolate milk.
Marvin.
Delicious Hershey syrup in the no-mess bottle.
The water damage from this, he's not just messy. This kid's like dangerous. Like the water damage and then him storing, like 4,000 pounds of rocks in his closet.
Hey, Messy Marvin's helping hang the wallpaper. The only time Marvin doesn't make a mess is when he makes his chocolate milk with Hershey syrup in the no-mess bottle. It's got that rich, famous, old-fashioned chocolatey taste that Hershey always delivers without making a mess.
Here, have one.
Delicious. Thanks, Marvin.
Don't mention
I like this. We also get a little growth of the character. He's sharing some milk. He knows things aren't well. He gives that guy who I could not tell who that was. If you recognize him, let me know. But that guy looked so familiar. Some kind of comedic character actor from that time period. Wallpaper hanging was like a big trope in the old days. Like every other Three Stooges short was them hanging wallpaper.
Messy Marvin and his pal Wally are making a news report for school.
Perfecto. Let's have some chocolate milk. Delicious. You said it.
Nice work, Marvin.
Thanks. It was easy.
I can see that.
Hershey's chocolate syrup. It's
Delicious.
All right, we got a new pal. We got Wally. We also see his dad one more time. I like that. I think this is the last of the Messy Marvin commercials, but man, these ran for years. I mean, he grew right before our eyes. He had done a lot of commercials, though. He started doing commercials way before, and he continued way after. Like the last commercial I remember seeing him in was one for Big Red.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, hold tight a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
There's one where he goes to Hardee's, which I thought was pretty good.
When are we gonna eat?
Pretty soon now. Count your telephone poles.
Let's go to McDonald's. I feel like a burger.
Burgers again. You know what, Roger? I need a break from burgers.
Yeah, how about roast beef for a change?
Hello, Hardee's. Well, hello, Hardee's. We've got roast beef, just the kind you're looking for.
Here's a Candyland commercial. This kid who built the best Candyland treehouse ever, he was in a Candyland commercial.
You'll discover the gingerbread plum tree, a rainbow pass, and Gumdrop Mountain. But be careful of the cherry pitfalls, and don't get stuck in Molasses Swamp. You don't have to know how to read or count to have loads of fun in Candyland.
Here's one where his mommy's mouth was dry.
Mommy's mouth's awful dry.
Have a nice day of candy, Mom.
Great flavor has been around for years.
Hey, cherry. No, wait, banana.
It's both, Mom. It's wild flavors. What about the witch?
You read it to Mommy.
Mouth's awful dry.
Lifesavers, a part
So
That's a great song. That is a great song, but I can top it with a Duncan Hines commercial.
Duncan Hines blueberry muffins are their blueberriest ever.
Tickle their noses with blueberries.
They taste just as great as they smell, because Duncan Hines filled them with their sweetest, tastiest wild blueberries.
Tickle their noses with blueberries.
Duncan Hines blueberry muffins.
They taste just as great as they smell.
Great.
Let's see if there's a jingle in the Steakums commercial.
However, their families want a hot, delicious meal just the same. Well, fortunately now there's Steakum sandwich steaks. Steakum cooks in just 60 seconds, and it's 100% lean beef with no additives whatsoever.
Great, Mom. Don't forget to brush your teeth.
I enjoyed looking back at Messy Marvin. I can't wait to watch A Christmas Story. I watch it 150 times every Christmas day on TNT. But right now, you got to watch one of these. I will see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Come back.